Hey friends, I said I was going to come back and do another video to explain these cards a little bit more. And in my last video, I talked extensively about like our trip, how we decided that this is what we wanted to do, how we wanted to plan excursions, and how, you know, my services are available as a travel consultant to plan experiences for you and your family, or you and your sweet love. It's great to go to resorts and all those things. I love them. Like, sign me up. And I think it's just something different to go ahead and experience life in a different way. It's important to step out of your comfort zone sometimes, take time to like learn yourself, learn some deeper things about self. And so this will be a time of reflection as well as refreshing ourselves, so that we can just like come back better people, like, you know, come back to Denver and a little bit more reflective about life and the things that we have. So with that, just gonna talk about this for 2.5 seconds in case you didn't see the other video, but there's more information to get about this here planner. But this planner and journal was kind of the brainchild of us seeing how we can do this trip, this adventure to Mexico. And so real quickly, there are things for you to pre-do in the planning, to think about why are you moving. And when I say moving, let me be clear, because again, I said it in the last video, but moving can mean a number of things. Moving within the space of another country, moving for a long period of time. Like, you know, let's just say you ready to get out of X, Y, and Z space and you want to move to Africa for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. This can help you think about that. If you just want to move like we did, we're moving to live here amongst the people for 2 weeks. We wanted to think about what's the why? Like, why are we doing it? What do we want to get out of this experience? So that helps you to shape and mold where you go and what you do while you're there. So in that, if you were planning to move for real, like, you know, a couple years or whatnot, then this is helpful for that, because there's a whole section about like counting down to your exit. These are things that you need to be doing in order to get ready for a real move, like where you about to pack up your house and sell it and get rid of. We are looking at, like, you know, extended stay in Mexico in the future, not this. So anywho, countdown, notes, all those kinds of things for you to plan is also incorporated in this. And I think it's only like $15 or something like that. Don't quote me, but it's on Amazon. I'll put the link inside, and then my email address for if you want some travel consulting for planning an excursion in this way, travelT4L@gmail.com. Again, my services are available to process with you. You will do majority of the work, I'm telling you now, because this is your trip. This is your adventure, your excursion. You have to make it yours. I can't make it yours for you. There are a number of people who would come on this trip and be like, this is for the birds, this ain't for me. Because it ain't. This is for us. And so you create your own excursion, and I will help process through with you and find things with you for you to have a trip that is going to be phenomenal for you and your family. So with that said, some things that I wanted to touch back on, because I ran out of time in the last video, is kind of these 3 cards. This one I talked about extensively in that last video, that we use this for points for travel. So we did not pay for our US legs of the trip. So we flew from Denver into San Diego, and that was $59 because we got a great deal for that, and we bought it with points. So a family of 6, we ended up spending $30 and some change in order to get our 6 tickets. And then flying out, we're leaving out of El Paso, Texas, back to Denver, and it was $109 or something, and we paid again $30 per person. I mean $30 total, with the tickets were $109 per person. So points are your friend. Do not get a credit card if you are not going to commit to paying it off every month. If you're not going to pay it off, then it's not worth trying to get credit card for points. I use this card for almost everything. If I could put my mortgage on it, I would, but they don't let you do that because that would be some good points, boy. But I pay it off every single month. Like, it's in the budget. If I'm gonna buy something, I already budgeted for it, and I was gonna pay cash, so I use this and then pay this off at the end of the month. Learn more about those. I think there's 3 level of cards for Southwest. There's the Premier, there's Plus, Premier, and then Priority. I think are the 3 levels in that order. I might have the last 2 mixed around. Plus one, I think, is only like a $69 a year annual fee. They're not very considerate about waiving that fee. You just kind of have to suck it up, but the points outweigh that $69, which is why I have it. And then the other one is $99. The Premier is $99, and I think there's one that's like $150. And they give you a lot of perks with those, so therefore you gotta pay attention. The Plus does not the Plus has foreign exchange fees, so that's why we're not using that one here. The Premier does not. So if I'm in a Mexican restaurant, I can use my card and not get charged any extra fees for being outside of the country. So pay attention to those kinds of things, because you don't want a card that you're going to pay extra in fees for when you don't have to. Same thing with like you call and check and make sure. But this card is the Greenlight card. I called to make sure that the kids can use this card in Mexico as well, because this is the kids' cards. Let me make sure I cover up all of these numbers. But this is what the other card, the back of it looks like. It has the kid's name on it. This one's Chris's card. I know it's upside down, but yeah, you get the point. So all 5 kids have one. My 4 plus my cousin Christopher, Amelia's son. They all have a card. And with that card, they can buy stuff at restaurants, at stores, in the airport, at the grocery store, whatever. And I was intentional about having them start to save money for this trip. So their grandparents sent them Christmas money, and we put it on here so that they can use it while in Mexico. They're like, I gotta buy some trinkets for my friends. Sure you can, with your own coins. So they will use this inside of Mexico for anything that they want. But let me tell you, what I noticed is they spend differently when it's their money. We go to, the store or whatever, and they're like, oh, can I have this? Can I have this? I'm like, sure, use your card. They're like, oh, I'm gonna just get this. They end up with 20 things if it's my money and 2 things if it's their money. Yeah, I'm gonna let you use your own money. And they've been saving up. They get a monthly amount, which is the great thing about this, is you can set it up where it puts money on their card every month or every week, whatever cadence you want it to be. They have a chore thing connected to it where you be like, if you do these chores, then you get this money. If you want, like my in-laws, if they wanted to add money on their card themselves, I can send them a link to add money onto their cards. They don't need me to do it. So this is a benefit of starting to get your kids thinking about money differently, having a financial mindset around saving and spending and what credit means. Like, this isn't credit card, but we can have conversations about credit. Another plus is Greenlight also has an investment component to it. It has a monthly fee. It's like $5 for the basic level, which is the one that we have, but you can pay, I think, $7 or $8 for the next tier up, which has to do with investing. I'm gonna move to that soon. I just need to have time in my mind and Marlon's time to be able to talk to them about investing first. And since right now I don't have that bandwidth in my brain, I don't want to pay the extra couple dollars yet and not be able to utilize it. So soon we will add that component on, where we'll then start talking to them about stock market. They dibble and dabble here and there now. Prices looking at NFTs, right? NFTs. Yeah. Prices looking at NFTs. Brennan and Parker and Bella kind of are looking at the stock market, trying to look and see. Brennan was eyeballing, I think, Apple stock the other day, and somebody else. Price is always looking at Tesla because he's obsessed with Tesla. But want to start them in the mindset of understanding what this stuff looks like and feels like to be involved in. So this is one of those mechanisms, and creating, that'll probably be my next creation, is a planner connected to how you like track your stocks and stuff like that, so kids can have more of a financial mindset. So look for that financial literacy planner coming out soon too, because I created so that I can use it. That's what I created this for, so I can use it and benefit, and then I monetize it in a way. It's like, oh, well, other people benefit, not ridiculous amounts, like $15. It costs probably $5 to print it. So yeah, you're just helping out with the brain power that I use. So last card I want to talk about is this Charles Schwab bank card. Got this because I understood that, one, again, going back to safety and not like being ridiculous in a foreign country, like walking around with big wads of cash. I ain't gonna do that. And I didn't want to go like have to find a Chase bank to then go and take my money out without any fees. So looking at all these different Facebook groups that I joined, somebody mentioned the Charles Schwab Bank has fees where you can use their card, their debit card at any ATM, and the fees are then waived at the end of the month, so you don't have to pay it. So if I need pesos, because I don't want to be walking around with a whole lot of US dollars, I can go to the ATM, any one that's down the street, and pull out some pesos. Then I don't have to carry large amounts of money, because you are susceptible to problems when you're walking around doing that. So this has been magical in my mind, a game changer for how we're able to safely interact and engage in Mexico without having to have a lot of money. So what we found from here is they have a brokerage account, and then they have a regular savings checking account. You fund the brokerage account because they want to encourage you to start investing as well. So you fund the brokerage account, which they don't got to worry. I'm going to start investing. I understand that rich people get rich from investments, not from working these doggone 9-to-5s, but what else? What you fund the brokerage account, and then you transfer money into your checking account, and that then triggers them to send you this here debit card. So I wanted to make sure that was clear, because I wasn't fully aware of that. I knew that I could fund the account, and I just assumed as soon as I fund the account, it would trigger for them to send me the ATM account, the debit card, and it didn't. I had to call, and they were like, yes, you have to transfer the money into this other account, and that's the account that triggers that. So then they end up express sending me this debit card so that I can be ready for this trip. So wanted to make sure that was clear, like a good trick to understanding how to navigate this. They don't have branches of Charles Schwab's. It's an international kind of bank system. So therefore, you can use it anywhere, not have any fees. Great for being able to not carry a lot of cash. The Greenlight, again, is the kids card. You can set up a lot of different parental blocks and structures so that the kids can't spend money just any kind of way, all willy-nilly. You can put it into different buckets of money, like they can put it into a savings. They can put it in to spend anytime, anywhere. They can put it into, like, I want to save for buying this, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, whatever money goes in there, they can manage this themselves, is the point. This one has a referral. If you use my referral link, I think you get $10 added onto your card, and I get $10 added onto mine, something like that. So yes, use my referral link so you can get some coins and I can get some coins. Be a blessing to those who bless you, and I will do the same. Then this one, there's a referral code for this too. You get miles. If you sign up, you get some miles, and if you sign up under my referral, you get some miles. So I will put the links to these. This one, I'll just find them. I think it's just Schwab.com. So there's no link for this, because their referral is something ridiculous. Like if you fund an account with like $50,000, then I get like $1.15. Like that's, I was like, who has $50,000 sitting around? Me? No. One day though. One day. So anyway, I will put these links. Hopefully that's good information for you to use. And bye from beautiful Tijuana right now. Tijuana. Look at the water. Woo. And that over there is the, what is that? The bull fighting ring or something like that. So we're right across from that stadium. The only one, I guess, in Tijuana, but I guess like bullfighting is a thing for sure. There you go. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you. Bye.